This is Tense Tales with Lonely Art. And this is the Virginia Beach story. This is the Virginia Beach story. A long while ago, it was me and my cousin Face, fighting for our lives, fighting for our breath, fighting for another day, fighting for another chance at life, fighting just to breathe, fighting just to breathe. This is Tense Tales with Lonely Art. And this is the Virginia Beach story. One unforgettable day, I was with my family. I was with family and friends. We was gathered on the beach, and I heard a man say, don't go on that side. Don't go on that side. But the curious kid in me, I went to that side of the water, not knowing any better, not knowing that my life was going to be in a state of needing Allah. Because nobody could save me. Nobody could help me. Nobody could help me. So as I'm in the water, everything is going all good. And then next thing you know, I felt something under my feet. I felt the current under my feet. So I reached out to the dude that was in front of me. He said, "Oh man, get off me. What you trying to take me with you?" He said, "What you trying to take me with you?" And then next thing you know, it was all over. It felt like a dream. It was no more hope. Nobody was saving. It was over for me and Face. It was over for me and Face. It was over for me and Face. So I'm drowning and Face drowning. I'm trying to help Face, and Face is swinging, and Face is drowning, and I'm trying to help Face, and I'm trying to save Face. It's me and Face. It's Face and me. We going down. We going under. Who's gonna help us? Who's gonna save us? Next thing you know, I see Face go back further and further. Face went back further and further into the ocean. Face went back further and further into the ocean. He was further than me. He dealt with his panic further than me. I thought it was over for him. I thought it was over for him. I thought it was over for me. And I went down. And I said to myself, it's over. I said to myself, it's over. I tried to help Face to the point where I ended up pulling off his wife beater. And he was swinging, not at me. He was swinging to fight for dear life. His swings was like a fight for dear life. He knew it was almost over for him as well. He He was in there longer than me. He was in there further than me. He dealt with death longer and further than me. I was scared. What is there to do? Who is there to save us? What is there to do and who is there to save us? I'm just a little boy. We just little boys. We just little boys. And if it wasn't for the mercy of Allah, Allah put a man in the middle of that. Allah put a man in the middle of what was going on, which was my Uncle Calvin. Our Uncle Calvin, he tried his best to save us. I seen face on Uncle Calvin's back. Then I seen both of them go down. Then I seen both of them come back up. Then I seen them go back down. And I seen face fighting for his life. And I thought it was all over. I thought I would never see him again. We grew up together. We did everything together. I lived with him. I lived with him as a child. As a little boy. We did everything together. I didn't think I was going to see him again. But Allah put a man in the middle of that. Allah put a man in the middle of that. Allah put a man in the middle of that. Which was my Uncle Calvin. The next thing you know, some lifeguards had came to me on a boat and grabbed me and took me back to shore. And then a little bit after that, Face made it back to shore. How did we do it? How did we make it? We was goners. The current had overtook us, we was goners. We was done for. We had almost lost hope. It was almost over for us. We faced the angel of death face to face. See, the parallel to this is Face had faced the angel of death face to face, and I was facing face. Look at the parallel. Look at the parallel. And we only have Allah. The controller and the guardian of all affairs that was controlling that whole thing was Allah. The most merciful, the most kind, the most loving, the most compassionate, the most forgiving, Allah. No mother here to save us today. No father here to save us today. No sister, no brother here to save us today. Just the mercy of Allah. Just the mercy of Allah. How could I not pay back my Lord? How could I not pay back my love? How could I not owe Allah one? How could I not give Allah back one? How could I not give Allah back one? When he was there for me, when there was nobody could save me. When nobody could save me, I was done for. I'm not even gonna fake the funk. I'm not even gonna fake the funk. I thought it was over for me and Face. And I thought it was the last time I'd be facing Face. Check the parallels. Check the parallels. Look who was watching over us when we was a little boys. We was little boys with no one to save us and no one to help us. How could I not pay back Allah? How could I not pay back my Lord? How could I do that to my Lord? How could I do that to Allah, the most forgiving, the most merciful? Who could have been took me out the game? Who could have got rid of me back then? How could I not pay him that one back? How could I just forget about that? How could I go on with my life and just forget about that? And that's why I do what I do to this day. Because how could I go on about my life and forget about what Allah has done for me? When I was a little boy and I didn't have no one to save me. And it was all over. The one who controls the two seas. The one who controls the water. I forgot it was someone who controls the waters. I had forgot about that. I had forgot about that it was someone who controls the waters. And his name is Allah.
أنتم هؤلاء تدعون لتنفقوا في سبيل الله فمنكم من يبخل ومن يبخل بخل فإنما يبخل عن نفسه والله الغني وأنتم الفقراء وإن تتولوا يستبدل قوما غيركم ثم لا يكونوا أمثالكم ها أنتم here you are تدعون لتنفقوا في سبيل الله. Here you are invited, being invited to spend in the way of Allah. Here you are.
The only thing I regretted when I was about to die was not being nice. Not being nice. That's the only thing I regretted. I didn't regret not having money. I didn't regret not being a bad ass, not having money, not marrying this very hot girl. The only thing I regretted, not being nice. And I took it upon myself to be as nice as possible to
Why?
people, make a difference. Because that would make me happy, and that because everybody will die, one day, and I want to go in peace and as a happy person. I don't want to have regret when I'm on my deathbed. And today, I met you, and so I want you to have good memory about me.